he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Osean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Osean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Osean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope. You'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again? been solitary.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
It's time to get busy, convict.
Follow orders, Trigger. Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. Woohoo! My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. Spare 8, when you land, your ass is grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good.
Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you? Yeah! This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
Missile.
43, this is School 1. Numbers we can handle.
Missile.
School Squadron, get into formation.
Missile.
Intel was right.
Spare 15, you're too far away.
Missile.
No time for sightseeing.
Unbelievable. There must be a whole wing here. There's a juicy target.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes. The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Missile.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower!
Missile.
Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKenzie?
Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
We'd be done by now. After we think the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after the starts?
This is the Peter
first.
unit.
The count's going
I
forward.
decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Right now, missile inbound. Enemy on your ass. Allies down.
A monkey can do this work. Anyone up for some poker tonight? I got all dressed up for nothing. Sorry, I got lucky.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission. Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm in that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Oh yeah.
Head to the next target.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime.
Missile.
They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out here?
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again. Only because kills are self-reported. The enemy's got a lock!
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Bingo. Direct hit.
No, only one of us killed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Visibility low.
Missile.
Bandit on my team. I'm hit! I'm hit! Locked on hostile. Enemy behind you.
Ace is decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Breaking hostile lock.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger, don't get shot down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need to yap to pull the trigger.
Missile. Missile.
Out of my tail.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing? Are you...
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Missile.
Priority. Call
Missile.
up escorts.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger again!
On
Missile.
fire! We're going down!
Missile.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Caution.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing?
guns, too.
4 targets remaining.
Get running marked. Begin the attack.
Missile.
Oh, yeah!
Missile.
Let's do this. Sperry, watch your mouth.
Ammunition 0.
The friendly has been shut down.
3 targets remaining.
Missile.
Attack failed.
Enemy on your tail.
Missile.
2 targets remaining.
Missile.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. The papier-mâché strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Missile.
Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going! That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Missile. Missile.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Missile.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are... Spare 15...
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime. Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease when they saw her speeches. They started singing. The pilots of the support planes smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers. Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden, even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy. You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. Spare squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
I'd rather be back in my cell.
Missile.
There's no way I'm going back to the brig. Don't get in my way.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog.
Missile.
We need the job done on time.
Missile.
Bandog?
Missile.
Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Missile.
They're flying between the columns.
Fox 2.
Caution.
Destruction of target facility is confirmed.
Missile.
Missile incoming, evade!
Missile. 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 Missile.
I've never flown this close to a mountain.
Pull up.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia?
They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick.
They got a secret weapon, maybe?
There's only so much I could find out.
Enough talk.
They're in the clouds.
Missile. Missile.
Destruction of target facility confirmed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15, launching missile.
The wind! I can't fly straight!
Use the winds to guide you, amateurs.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the General Staff Office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Missile.
Righto.
Pull up.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Missile. Missile.
It's cloudy around there. Radar visibility is limited. Stay alert.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
In gun range.
Missile. Missile.
Radar's working. We're under attack. Don't wait for interceptors. Use missiles.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
I'm spiked. Requesting assistance.
Pull up.
All targets destroyed. No complaints here.
Caution.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm not flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As we say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity.
Someone flew into the thunderclouds.
Pull up.
Spare 15 moving through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Great, great! They're all over me!
Maintain your element. Go at it in pairs.
Still headed for Cyclops 2.
Strider 2, enemy behind you.
Shit, this is bad. I wish I had some air-to-air missiles.
Prioritize recon squadron survival. I repeat, your top priority is to get them out safely, even if you die in the process.
Evading! Strider 2, missile going your way!
Launching missile. UAV splashed. UAVs move swiftly. Watch your tails, guys.
Cyclops 4, hostile behind you.
Enemy on me!
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there. Cyclops 2, missile inbound.
It's gonna be a long way around those thunderclouds. All cowards, go hide in the thunderclouds like Trigger.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar.
They're on. Do something.
Evading. Quit whining and finish them off. UAV down.
Warning, missile! Missile in the air!
Break it off.
Low on special
Man dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone.
Wiseman 444 squadron support incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
Jaeger, look after the survivors.
Roger.
Where'd it go? Cyclops 4, enemy on your tail.
Launching missile.
Visual on a 444 aircraft. Guess not all of them wet themselves on seeing thunderclouds.
What did you expect?
I owe you one.
Too much speed.
Cyclops 4 has broken off.
Bastards flying just
There you
over.
go. Things are looking up now. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Missile.
Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Caution.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Missile. Missile.
Getting in
Missile.
position is a piece of cake.
Missile.
Radar confirms Spare 15 has come out of the clouds.
Trigger just flew into a thundercloud without even blinking.
Cyclops 3. One aircraft nearby with the 444.
Our job is to watch the airspace. Yours is to get the hell out of there.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound! Cyclops 2, look behind you!
Missile. Missile. Caution.
And Sweettail is mine.
Cyclops 3, watch your ass!
Missile. Missile.
In gun range.
Missile.
redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil with 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil, Count. Don't make me laugh.
Huh, they move pretty good for machines.
UAV, lots of them!
Cyclops 2, hostile on your rear!
Not letting a damn robot shoot me down. Someone hurry up and rescue our hapless regulars.
This is Mad Dog. Spare 15 will deal with the drones.
Cavalry unit! Time!
444. No, that one bird is doing all the work. We'd be losing more men if it weren't for him.
Cyclops 2 is broken up. All my guys managed to escape. Got big gratitude for you.
Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
Why some of 444's craft flying out of bounds?
These damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element and take up the rear. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2 or Soul 3, I've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine. Don't call me that.
Soul 3, check your 6.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
This is Spare 11. Launching missile.
Got this one down to my sights. Hostile has a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, caution. If your plane gets beat up, you're a sitting duck.
Doesn't miss an opening. The guy's a goddamn flying wizard.
Missile hit. Is he down? No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. We'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Caution. Pull up.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
We're in the clouds.
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the Experimental Squadron's X-plane.
Caution.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
Just one's taking John.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
close. Just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Missile hit. This may end sooner than I thought.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, launching missile.
Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Animation zeros. Missile. Missile.
Watch out for ice while you're in there.
They appear to know how to use the clouds.
Caution. 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 Pull up. Caution.
Water me.
Missile. 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 Ammunition zero. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
Taking fire.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15 has entered the clouds.
Caution. Ammunition zero.
You take the fastest one, Spare 15. Forget about the rest. Spare 15, this is your fight. Spare 11 can't touch him.
This is Spare 11. Launching missile. Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All spare squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
You told us their jobs are done. I'm going home.
This is U-2. Well done, enemy. Blast them with full force craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. We only need guys we can use. Spare 15, Spare 11, form an element to take up the rear.
Get it.
Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tableau bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Sol 2, Sol 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, King.
Don't call me that. This is it.
Is he down?
No, we managed to take it in a non-critical area. I'll teach you how to do that when we get back.
Target is right in front of me.
got him.
Soul 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? Well, I'm feeling a little excited.
Wiseman, you see that color? The way he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. It's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man we didn't want to run into. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Caution.
Warning. Systems malfunction. Warning. Systems malfunction.
Hostile has a lock.
You're telling me there's only 2 craft taking on the orange guy?
Flares and shell fire.
Just one's taking him on.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Lucian, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. He's gonna do that anyway.
Another hit. Confirm visual in the clouds. Go get him. Locked on target.
I'm hit. Soul 1, moving to assist. Do your jobs and I'll do mine.
Warning. Warning.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Fox 3, Fox 3.
Feedback filter damaged.
Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Warning. Systems malfunction. Warning. Systems malfunction. Alert. System failure. Alert. System failure.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Alert. System failure.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Feedback filter damaged.
I have a lock.
Missile.
Chaff and flares deployed.
Pressure warning. Pressure warning.
Missile.
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Missile.
Alert. Alert.
Soul 1, this is Soul 2. My status is fine. Do not interfere.
Ammunition
Soul
0.
1, the clouds are moving in. Let's return to base. Affirmative.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will he be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Runway is clear. You have permission.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission...
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well, and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
I had a chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face, like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, the fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. The coward.
You're one to talk, running off with your tail between your legs.
I wasn't running away, I was retreating.
Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there.
Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam.
Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. The boats, all warships. There's plenty of buildings, too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation, but they don't look like military.
You think you look anything like military?
Box 2. Whoa! Shows well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Yeah!
The enemy's got a lock.
I've got more bad news. The Megastorm and Nessa 2 that formed a few days ago is approaching our AO.
No time to smell the roses then.
A fighter pilot needs to fight. Missions like this are too easy.
Oh, one got behind me. Jackpot! The tanker's full of oil.
Spare 2 launching missile. Get the ships out of here before they're blown up.
Spare 15, locked on.
Look at that oil. It's burning up the sea.
Vehicle down.
Another one. Wow. Take this.
Birds, bitches.
Are you guys all nuts? Not at least one of you. Consider these being stuck in the panel bay.
Get back.
Spare 15, launching missile.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn.
3
Suck
minutes
on
remaining.
that.
Missile. Missile.
Nessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
Missile.
Trigger eliminated target. Try to help those trapped.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here. You're just quietly walking away. Think you're the only sane one here?
Bandog was right. We're no proper military.
Enough of the holier-than-thou act, tabloid.
I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you know our theories more than I do.
It's all about where you're from.
Vehicle down.
Somebody help! You see people are trapped inside.
Enemy in gun range.
Rear 15, they've got a lock on you.
That cheers me up.
Missile. Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air.
2 minutes remaining.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy got away.
Missile away.
Bandit in my sight.
Hey, Trigger. Why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's all because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock got me in here.
Well, you have free meals and a warm bed. You should thank our good citizens.
Missile.
In position behind Bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Attack them.
Missile.
Enemies locked on me. Someone help me out here.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade!
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
1 minute remaining. Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary.
Ammunition 0. Missile. Missile.
Bandit in my sight.
Enemy has a lock on me.
Caution. Pull up.
Kill on target confirmed.
Spare 15, launching missile. Start destroying the facilities around the harbor one by one. Spare 15, locked.
Attack missed.
Confirmed kill on AA gun. Vehicle down.
Missile.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastore Nessa 2 is about to arrive.
Right. Bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burn down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think that's for the best.
Caution.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Nothing but sand and rock. Nice place to build a prison.
We can toss you in it as soon as it's up.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
We're out. I can't see a thing.
Quit blubbering. Talk to me when you find a target. Spare 2, count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a bone?
Caution.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that.
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bad Dog.
Ammunition 0.
They pave desert highways nicely, you know? People drive fast to avoid bandits in the desert.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
Pull up.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
You're out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers.
Column of smoke. Who did that? It was Trigger.
Trigger, I like your style.
Trigger, I'm sticking with you.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, they have a lock on you.
Missile. Caution.
Trigger,
Missile.
behind you! Behind you!
Missile.
He's shot at. What is
Missile.
this bullshit?
Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmines with your bare hands.
Missile.
I'm sticking around.
Missile.
You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Missile. Missile.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line. Got one on my tail!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Missile! This is Spare 11. UAV down. We got one. More people stayed behind than I thought. Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. That's how I'm still alive. Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
Missile.
Come on earlier. Damn Count, we're dragging us into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
Missile.
Don't you go doing a tabloid on me.
Missile.
Weapon system's acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drone
fun with your new friends.
Target confirmed near full band. Dig around. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Play along, Trigger.
Target down.
Incoming missile! Breaking!
5 minutes remaining.
Drown out! I got no vision!
Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again?
Missile. Missile.
It's really burning.
Missile.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gasoline.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums?
Listening on Unit 115.
Huh?
Target is down. Well done. You can't stick around forever. Find those targets.
How can we be expected to deal with the surface and the air at the same time? Trigger, hurry up and take care of the enemy.
We're not gonna lose to damn robots.
Got a target on radar. Trigger, it's near your position. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Drop them all.
Those trucks can't be all-terrain. They should be close to the roads.
Caution. Pull up.
Damn it, I've got one on my back.
Missile.
Warning, missile in the air!
3 minutes remaining. Spare 15, SAM site down.
That cheers me up. Not that I give a rat's ass. You sound like you know something. I don't just give intel away for free.
Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere.
He's too quick.
Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is suicide.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Damn.
Two minutes remaining. It's possible the group's made its way to the north of the operation area, towards Erusian territory. Time's running out. Find them.
Never turn your back on the enemy.
Caution.
Target on radar.
Caution. Pull up.
Spotted one. On my way.
Where are the tankers?
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Heads up, idiot. Enemy on your six. Trigger, I need support, now!
Enough of this trigger bullshit. All aircraft, destroy the tankers.
Let's just leave them to it.
Missile. Missile.
The missile hit you. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites now.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait,
You were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
Ammunition 0.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.